What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday, March 20th, 2023. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast. If it's a Monday, you know we're talking Cruton, bringing you all the big Croots, watching dudes. This is where we check into high school kids and see what they're doing. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Day 4 of the cold, still hanging tough, still here, still battling. Cleaned all the snot off of the microphone, so we should be golden. But today, as we get into this recruiting, I want to talk specifically first about linebacker Peyton Pierce from Texas. Then we're going to get into some crystal ball updates. Just want to make sure that we're all up to date on those. And this is all 2024 only. We're not going any deeper. It's still way early, actually, in the 24 class. And then we're going to talk about a group of prospects from California that are going to be on campus. They're actually on campus Sunday, yesterday, and today. So it's a 7-on-7 team mostly that are visiting campus, a variety of dudes. So I'll run through that list as well. Anyways, here we go. Let's talk Peyton Pierce, 4-star linebacker from Lovejoy High School in Lucas, Texas. Let's see. He's a 6'2", 220-pound 4-star. Buckeyes offered him back in January. Ryan Day and Jim Knowles have also visited him at school. Now, Laurinaitis has been in contact and probably has the longest relationship with Peyton because Laurinaitis started recruiting him at Notre Dame. So he's taken that, transferred that relationship over here to Columbus, and it's starting off like gangbusters. So I do want to point out his OSU freshman lacrosse player Dylan McGee is a close friend and former teammate of Peyton Pierce. He was the captain for their football team when Peyton was a sophomore. So that's a relationship, close friend. So gives him a lot of inside info that he might not be able to get elsewhere. So Peyton Pierce has said that when Laurinaitis came over to Columbus, left Notre Dame, he said that it changed a lot of stuff. This is about receiving an offer from Ohio State. He said it changed a lot of stuff. I've never been to Ohio State, but I was really hoping to get an Ohio State offer. I was a little salty. I hadn't had one yet, to be honest. I felt like I had everyone except them that I wanted. Then they offered, and Laurinaitis came over, and they've been recruiting me just as hard as any other school. They said he released a top 10 back in January and then had to take it right down because almost every school there'd been a coaching change. So you can't base your whole recruitment on your relationship with a coach. It's just the business. So he said that that's what I've learned earlier in my recruitment. I leaned heavily on that, but now he realizes that coaches come and go. It opened his eyes and changed his perspective on what to look for and what is he looking for. So Peyton Pierce, his questions, what he's looking for is, do I like the school? Do I like the players that I'm there with? I want to watch the team practice. I want to see the coaches actually coach, in practice. Also, bigger picture, I want to get a sense of whether or not the city is a place I'd like to live. He talked about Laurinaitis some more. He said he's not just coaching because he has to, he's coaching because he wants to. And now he's at the university he went to and played at, where he won a Buckeyes award. It's a pretty unique situation and pretty special. So Pierce will be on campus next weekend, the 24th. Ohio State's first spring scrimmage is Saturday. He'll spend most of the time with Laurinaitis, obviously, but he's also become friends with Garrett Stover, current Buckeye commit, and most likely going to be a linebacker. He's currently listed as an athlete out of Ohio, obviously Cade's cousin. And one more bit of good news on this recruitment, he officially canceled his visit to the team up north. So I like this kid already. What's not to love? I like him. He's super smart and well-spoken, and he's got a good head on his shoulders. I feel like he's got everything we want and need as a Buckeye linebacker. Who knows? He could be the next Butkus Award winner. All right, so let's move on to crystal ball updates for the 2024 class. We're probably going to repeat some of these that we talked about a month ago, but we've got to keep this updated. Shit moves every day. So number one, Bryce West, the corner, 5'11", 177, high 4-star out of Cleveland Glenville. Still crystal balled. He has 2 predictions in. Mylan Graham, wide receiver, 6'1", 170, another high 4-star out of New Haven, Indiana. He is crystal balled. Jordan Seaton, interior O-lineman, 6'5", 287, high 4-star out of DC, St. John's. He's crystal ball. Now, this guy, Elias Rudolph, edge rusher, 6'4", 220, 4-star. He's the guy that we talked about last week that transferred from Cincinnati to Deerfield Beach. His mom wanted to get the hell out of Ohio. Can't blame her. We've all been there. So they're over on the East Coast in Deerfield Beach, and he's enrolled in school there. There's talk that he might go back to Cincinnati to finish his senior year, but either way, he's still crystal balled to Ohio State regardless, and he still remains very interested since the move. Aaron Scott, corner, 6', 170, high 4-star out of Springfield, Ohio, crystal balled. Miles Lockhart, corner, from 5'10", 185, high 4-star from Chandler, Arizona, Basha High School. I think this guy could have been a silent commit, but I don't know that. He's a heavy lean and crystal ball. So the Armstrong twins, Deontay and Devontae, almost virtually the same size, same ratings from Lakewood, St. Ed's. Deontay is technically 6'6", 280. They're both 4-stars. Devontae is 6'5", 288. So definitely crystal ball. That is a package deal if there ever was one. That's what she said. Hey, Demarion Witten, athlete, tight end, really. 6'4", 215, 4-star out of Cleveland Glenville. The pipeline is officially reopened. And Sam Williams-Dixon, running back, who just transferred from West Holmes in Millersburg area. And again, we all know where Millersburg is, right? Millersburg, Ohio. Thanks. Anyway, 5'11", 203, I'd say a high 3-star. I'm sure he's going to get a ratings bump here with the next cycle. So anyways, transferred to Pickerington North, so in the Columbus area. Those are your crystal balls for now. Those will be changing, I'm sure, mostly adding. So quite a list there of dudes that we're just really kind of waiting on them to pull the trigger out. I mean, most likely. I doubt they're slow playing any of those guys. They're all pretty highly rated. So now this group of prospects coming in from California, visiting Ohio State this weekend and Monday. Players, these range from the 24 to the 27 classes. So all over the map. Must have got a group rate. I don't know. Anyways, linebacker Kingston Vilimahu Asa from Bellflower, St. John Bosco. He's a linebacker. Offensive lineman Brandon Baker from Santa Ana, Mater Dei. D lineman Aiden Breland from Santa Ana, Mater Dei. Defensive back Dakota Fields from Gardenia, Serra. D lineman T.A. Cunningham from Los Alamitos. Running back Cameron Jones from Bellflower, St. John's Bosco. Done well in that school. Defensive back Jason Mitchell from Bellflower, St. John's Bosco. Defensive back Jelani Davis from Santa Ana, Mater Dei. Linebacker Dylan Williams from Long Beach Poly from the LBC. You know me. Now, only 4 of these guys have been offered. Vilimahu Asa, the linebacker, has been offered by Ohio State. Breland, the D lineman from Mater Dei, he's been offered. Baker, Brandon Baker, the O lineman from Mater Dei, he's been offered. And Fields, Dakota Fields, the DB from Gardena, whatever, has been offered. So only 4 offers so far. Let's see what happens when these guys, before they leave campus today. So what else do we have? Oh, shit. Next week, I almost forgot. Oh, I also have something in the I'm feeling old category. Jesus, this show's getting long. So she said, hey, March 23rd to 26th, so this coming week, we have a bunch of 2024 visitors. This is a huge recruiting weekend because you got that first scrimmage on Saturday. Everybody wants to be there to see that shit. They want to see the coaches coach, like Peyton was saying. So you got Florida running back Jordan Lyle, Ohio wide receiver Tamar Harris, Maryland wide receiver Elijah Moore, Tennessee tight end Max LeBlanc. We got Mark Nabe already committed. You got the Armstrong twins, Crystal Bald. You got Maryland DN Darian Mayo, Maryland DN Dylan Stewart, Ohio DN Dominic Kirks, Georgia linebacker Qua, my dog, Bird Song. Obviously Peyton Pierce we mentioned, Maryland corner Ife Obadeku. I think I nailed that. Florida safety Jordan Johnson Rubel, Georgia safety Jacob Good, and Ohio safety Reggie Powers. All right. And from the file of now I feel really old, Ryan Rudzinski, son of former linebacker Jerry Rudzinski, has committed to Ohio State as a preferred walk-on. 2025 wide receiver Jackson Wiley has attended Ohio State's second spring practice on Thursday. Obviously, his father is Michael Wiley, stud running back from the late 90s, former Cowboy. And the last one is Stanley Jackson, former quarterback of the Buckeyes. He is new head coach of Westerville North in the Columbus area, and his staff is littered with scarlet and gray. Winfield Garnett, Reggie Germany, Ashanti Webb, Paris Long, and Beanie Wells make out that staff. Jesus. And another awesome staff here. Elyria Catholic. Chase Ferris is a new head coach there, along with, he brought on his staff. Troy Smith and Duran Grant will be his coordinators. That's freaking awesome, man. But now I'm going to go curl up in a ball. Anyways, that's all I got for you. I hope you like that long one. Hey, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.